Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the All Aboard Podcast. I am your host, Trey, uh, here with my co-host, Titus.
Syncing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, my bad.
Uh,
This is the podcast. I don't have
Yeah.
to sync.
yeah, fortunately, we're still doing audio only. And join with us this week is a recurring guest, Titus's brother, and all-around white boy, Asa.
I'll take Goofs and Gas for 200, Alex. Oh, wrong show.
And our final guest for this week, we had a little bit of a change up. We were originally going to have Matthias back, but he had to drop out last second, which is fine because we got another boy, another person that
Another hot, sexy man. But on the opposite end of the height spectrum.
where Matthias is 6'7", Drew
6'8".
is 5'5", 6'8". Jesus Christ, Drew, come in. Drew has.
Oh shit! It's an airplane. We're being
Yes,
dive
Trey.
bombed.
I'm ready to play.
You went.
So, how are we all doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Ready to talk about our
Really good.
capitalist overlords.
Just got done recording another thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kylan and Drew just got done recording. What was it, Apex?
Yeah, we were playing Apex. Things
Yeah,
better.
Apex Legends. I don't know if
Both.
that's gonna be an actual video or not, depending on
Yeah.
that.
The point
Okay.
is, both of us suck.
Yeah.
You know, we'll see tomorrow.
Hmm. It might be tomorrow, might be earlier. I have no idea so far.
I'm probably not even gonna watch it. I stopped watching our
Titus.
content. I'm kidding. That's not true. I watch every episode, just like viewers should too.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that
Ooh,
you do
rip.
find the Crunker videos funny.
I do
Like,
too. Josh makes us so much funnier than we actually are.
Times whenever I go back, like the second episode is fucking gold.
It really is.
I sometimes go back and I just watch it because I'm one of those people to where if a video is like funny and I can just like turn my brain off and listen instead of like having to watch.
Yeah.
I'll watch like the video over and over again, and that's why I like having the funny moments videos.
Yeah,
Watch guys all
exactly.
copy Trey.
You piece of shit. Drew has never come back on the podcast. I hate that so much. God damn it.
Sounds like thinking of forgot his first name, but Goldberg. He's in from Jurassic Park.
Oh
Josh.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Who?
a person from a movie.
Yeah, the person from the movie. We'll go with
You talking
that.
about Jeff Goldblum?
That's what I said.
You said,
No, that's what he said, Titus. That's what he said.
I
Yeah,
said
totally.
Bloom.
you said Goldberg.
No, that's what he said.
I
Titus.
said
That's what he
Bloom.
That's what he said.
He said Goldberg.
No, I didn't hear that.
I'll call
Josh,
your
not
bird.
Josh. Logan, cut
Hey,
the audio here and say whether or not he said Goldberg or Goldblum.
Honestly, I don't know, and I don't really care. It's like 1:30 a.m. and I don't give a shit.
Have it really badly retrace back in, like have it cut one of us out for a little bit. We don't want to do a good job here.
Yeah, he might get too confident.
Any of you spider
It might
lovers
get
out there,
poached.
I just kill a fucking spider.
Oof,
You don't crawl on me while I'm recording.
that's fair. There's because I actually have something to say about that. Whenever I
what?
was a kid, I lived in a big city, right? Big city living.
Hey there, Delilah.
But
There's no
I
big
was-
cities in Oklahoma, though.
We'll have to
Yeah,
cut
there
that
is.
out.
There's a large.
No,
There's opportunities.
we have a metro area, but we don't have any big cities.
We have a mini metro and then one regular metro.
But I was living in
But
like
which is which? You decide.
I was
Trey,
living in like a
Trey, I'm so
suburban
sorry.
house. What's up, Drew?
I said I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fair. I was living in a
Hey Trey, can I
suburban
interrupt you?
area. No, you can't. And
Now you know how it feels like to be me.
I wonder what it's like to be Drew.
Not fun.
Shrink your dick, shrink your height, and shrink your life. Like, be
Ooh.
less social and have no girlfriend. Be bitter
And no
more.
job.
That's
And
fair.
no job. And
And
just
no
be
car.
sad. Actually,
No computer.
But
Wow,
I was
I
living
really
in
am a
suburban
pain in the
home,
ass.
and I lived in like my dad had a bedroom, but my room is in the garage. Like we
Okay.
put it on like carpet instead of like having just a concrete. And there was
Okay.
a point where like the entire garage was just like cluttered. with
Okay.
stuff. I think we were about to move, and
Okay.
when we were about to move, and I would always have this like battle with myself to either face the darkness, which was the back of the garage, or like face away from it. But one night when I was facing away from it, like this huge spider crawled on my forehead, and I had to like immediately like throw it off, and I started like yelling for my dad.
Oh, I had a spider story.
But whenever he got there, it wasn't there anymore. It was fucking
I
crazy.
have one too. I was laying on the floor in our living room back when we also lived in the suburbs.
Mhm.
We were I was laying there. I was on the computer,
Yeah.
and then I felt my hand had a little itch, like I need to scratch my hand. I look
Yeah.
over, and there was a wolf
Fucking
spider the
Peter
size of a
Parker.
computer mice
Oh
sitting on my hand.
my god.
I flung my hand so it went across the room. I got up and ran to my dad and told him to find Asa so he could kill it.
Asa, come
And then
save me.
Asa just let it outside like the humane man he is.
Yeah. I had one like crawling, like trying to crawl down my shirt, so I just cut my hand on it, picked it up, and walked outside in the middle of the night and let it go.
Spiders
Sometimes-
are.
Sometimes I'll throw
crazy
them in a
about
place
that.
just to hide them, just because
Yeah.
it's like I don't want to deal with them. So
Uh-huh.
it's like, in this cabinet, there you go.
Once I was stung by 2 scorpions.
how
Nice.
how did that happen?
How are
Were
you
they-
alive?
Basically, I saw 2 scorpions mating.
Oh.
I ran over there. I was like, oh no, they're fighting. Tried to separate them. Got stung. Didn't tell anyone. Felt nauseous. Got sick. Didn't tell anyone.
Oh.
And then I got over it.
Fair enough.
Wow.
Scorpion boy.
Luckily,
Wait,
we don't have any deadly ones here, so.
I think Drew evolved.
He is. That's why he's so good at karate.
That's why he can break multiple bones and still be fine.
Yeah, he's like one of the most durable people in existence.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that
He's
my
like a
body's
Duracell
durable. It's that I
battery.
just don't give a damn.
He's a Duracell battery.
Yeah. Yeah, Titus.
No, did I mention that he's a Duracell battery?
Really?
Titus, you-
What type of battery?
I think he's a Duracell.
No, not brand. I said type, you idiot.
Duracell.
Will we
That's
get
the
copyrights
brand.
for mentioning brands?
It's also a type.
We are not
Yeah.
sponsored by Duracell batteries.
We all sponsored by. Oh wait, we don't have a sponsor besides our website? Question
Hey,
mark.
hey,
It's my
if you're listening right now,
good job to do
go check
the
out
ad reads.
website.
Why don't you let me read ads?
There
Yeah,
are no
hey,
ads.
So everybody, go check out the website. That's a sponsor.
I'm doing the ad read.
Go ahead, Titus. Go ahead.
Speaking of the website, have you
mute
changed my
yourself.
profile?
Mute him. Mute him.
Nope.
Mute him.
Nope.
I'm trying to do the ad read. There we go. All right.
So scum.
I'm back.
Mute him.
Sailbite News brought to you by
All right.
Duracell.
Me.
This episode of All Aboard Podcast is brought to you by the Sailbite website. Go give it a look, and you can see all of our content in one neat little place that's not our YouTube channel. If you go there,
And
you can
viewers
see-
like you.
you can go to our staff page.
Mm-hmm.
You can see our staff, and you can
You can know that
you
I'm
can
was
see
a
everyone that
fan.
works here.
Yeah, if you go to the
I
South
spent,
page, you'll know that I was
too
a fan.
long making the website.
You really did, honestly.
It took me a long time to make the website, but it looks really good, and so please visit it.
Speaking
On a
of which,
completely
did you,
unrelated note.
No.
Oh, you go first, Drew.
On a completely
So
related
the other
note,
day, I was.
did you ever update my profile?
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I
really?
haven't. I'm a liar.
I know you haven't. I fucking was just checking that shit because you're like, Sailbite website. I was like, oh yeah, I want to see if he changed it. Then I'm like, fuck him.
What Drew's talking about right now is that we have our pictures up, but Drew wants to keep his face innocuous. And so he had a drawing of himself that he did, but then he posted a picture of himself, like a selfie of himself in like the bathroom mirror looking like an e-boy. And he was like, replace it. And Titus was like, all right, bet. No, so what were you going to say?
I know you probably have some topics discussed, but being the nerd that I am, I wanted to request one, and that being our favorite D&D class and or subclass and why.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it'd be fun.
Now,
Just
for
fun one toss in.
first-time viewers of the Sailbite channel, we all here are big D&D nerds. You know, Dungeons and Dragons. We're all tabletop.
I'm more of a Deadlands kind of guy.
Titus, nobody cares what you have to say. And
Clearly.
Just like me.
I love you, Titus.
I'm just allowed Andrew.
Titus, you want to create a club called Andrew's Sad Corner?
Yeah.
I actually prefer wyverns and wastelands.
Anyways,
Actually, I prefer shut the fuck up.
and Acid, to answer your question, you asked what our favorite.
I prefer calculators and calculus.
Yes.
I don't really have a favorite. I haven't experienced all the subclasses on all the classes to their full extent, but the one that I'm enjoying the most right now, out of all the ones that have played so far, is I would either have to say monk, and then wear the open hand for that subclass, or fighter and Echo Knight.
I have my favorite class and my favorite subclass.
What's that, Titus?
My favorite class is Warlock.
Mhm.
Swashbuckler Rogue.
Fair.
Huh?
Based on what?
My favorite class / subclass and all of D&D are the ones that I fucking made. They're mine only. I never get
Oh
to play
yeah,
'em.
Drew homebrews stuff.
Yeah, I
makes
homebrew a
homebrew
lot
stuff.
of shit.
Go
But
check him out on D&D Beyond. Search Andrew.
no,
And I'm sure
don't
he'll
search
pull
that.
up.
No, don't search. Just search homebrew shit.
Search cock and ball torture.
Okay.
That's really
I'm
good.
sure
anyways,
he'll get the
but I
idea.
would say my actual favorite, like in-game subclass thing, are the mobile ones. I really like mobile classes, and fucking bard. I love being a bard because I love messing with the idiot.
Yeah.
What do you make him see? I make him see daddy masturbating. He's fucking dead.
And
that's a true story.
Yeah, bards are always fun. I plan on playing I believe it was either going to be a Valor Bard or an Eloquent Bard. I forget.
Are we supposed to care about what you're going to play?
Yeah.
Oh.
Care about me in general, babe.
Have you ever tried shutting up?
Or I'm telling your girlfriend.
No.
You can say the name.
I hate
Say the
this
name.
bit. No, she's not okay with it. I hate this bit though. I hate this bit.
Chrysler, you mean?
No.
He's saying the CEO's daughter of Chrysler Automobile Company. So we just call it Chrysler.
So to
He's a
explain, to give
55-year-old man.
context,
Don't give him context. Leave as is.
no, I'm giving everybody context. So I tend to say some things as jokes, like calling like somebody babe, but then Drew will be like, all right, I'm telling your girlfriend. I'll be like, no, please.
But normally we say her name.
Because his
Yeah.
girlfriend.
We
will
don't just
fucking leave
refer
him.
her as Trey's girlfriend. We don't dehumanize her.
So Trey's girlfriend, if you are watching this, yes, this happens.
Please stop
And
watching
yes,
it.
Although she
You
Trey
does
is scared.
talk so little from the interactions I had, I confused her for a robot a couple times.
I am so sad. Chris,
I hope she's watching this and she's
kidding.
just like,
please. Christ.
she's like, I always considered you a friend.
I'm kidding. She's cool.
That's not what you were supposed to say. You were supposed to continue to hang. You're supposed to say, I don't see why that has to end.
I'm gonna be so sad if
If she watches
I
this,
hope this is the one episode she watches.
no.
And she's like, really? That's the content you're making, Trey? Really, that's
Logan,
the stuff you want to
please
name your name
title.
attached to.
Logan, please title the
I
episode.
upload it. I'm the one who uploads it. Logan has
Titus.
no say in the title.
Titus, make the name Chrysler. Watch this episode.
No.
Yeah,
No, I'm
that's
gonna
it.
make
That's her
sure
name.
she has no interaction with the channel.
I'm gonna send it to her directly.
No. Chrysler, please.
Yeah,
If
let's
my
check this out.
if my girlfriend is watching this, stop watching it right now. You won't like me anymore. Titus, to give context, so Titus saying, "Hey, check this out." He is currently
Vaping wood glue.
He's vaping super glue.
That's
No.
wood glue, you fool.
Gorilla Glue, you absolute moron.
No, that's wood glue, you fucking fools. It's
Gorilla Wood Glue.
Gorilla.
wood glue. Yeah,
Yeah, but
I gotta
it's
go
not
find
true.
something to
Hey.
vape.
Drew, what animal is this?
It's a
It's
monkey.
a monkey. Wow.
Actually, it's not.
Titus looked at us disappointingly and then turned off his webcam.
Sorry, I was moving around for a
another thing
second.
that's D&D related that Asa was thinking of bringing up is, Asa, weren't you going to bring up alignments?
No.
No.
Oh, are we?
No,
did
that's
you
played
want to-
out. We already talked about that.
No, we didn't. We didn't talk about
We
alignments.
did. I don't want to talk about it again.
Titus, I think you bonked your noggin.
I don't want to
Is
talk
that
about
what
it
Titus said about sex?
Yeah,
I
we've
don't wanna
never
talk
talked about
it again.
alignment on a podcast episode, Titus.
Yeah, Titus.
Okay, I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag.
No.
No.
No, don't tell me.
Fuck you. These fools are stupid.
Dude, we
They
cannot
ran in
let the
bullying
audience know
like
of our
dumbasses, man. Too much audio to cut.
Redacted.
What happened?
policies.
I can't believe you did that, dude. We're gonna lose so many subscribers for that.
Hey, I'm
Oh,
not the
God.
one getting canceled.
Dude,
Dude, white dudes that are like, "Oh no, I've been canceled." No, you're a child. No, you're a sex offender.
Oh.
I orgasmed to what you
You
just
actually
said.
gained something, a nice little sticker.
So, to everybody that's listening right now, go ahead and subscribe.
Also, oh yeah, do subscribe. No, do subscribe.
Me and
No,
Titus will
no,
do a
we'll
rap.
get sued.
What's he? He can't afford to sue us.
Hey Titus,
He
how,
gets
how
no
many
views.
Titus, how many insults have you written down yet?
I have a whole verse written already.
I have a whole verse written down, and I have like 50 different insults that I'm throwing in
So
somewhere.
my verse, it's gonna be like the bars, and then I'm just gonna throw in like, "You're ugly," like in the background. Like you know how like rappers will be like, "Ooh, get it,
Yeah,
it's fine."
I
Like
think they do
rather
it a
than
lot.
doing that, it's gonna be like, "You're fugly, you smell bad." Just like at the end of the bar.
To give context, they're currently talking about the 100 subscriber special
Yeah,
battle
Yeah,
between
that's what I
Titus.
was gonna lead into. If you subscribe, me and Drew will be having a rap battle once we hit 100 subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have been working on it. I've said the Betty Butter thing over and over again. You know, Betty Butter bought some butter, but she said the butter's better. If I put it in my batter, will make my batter better, better batter will make my batter better.
Oh no, he can
Nice.
So
Wow.
twas better, Betty Butter, but a bit of better batter.
Titus, do it. Show him up. You can't let him spit on you like that.
I don't know what he's saying.
I was going off of memory.
I'm-
I'm so sorry. Hang on, let me find it.
Yo,
Where did
Drew
Kylan
just,
say
like-
it in chat?
Drew just like nannied on Titus. That was epic.
I think he's gonna win.
I
Sorry,
think I'm gonna
decided, Titus.
lose.
You already lost.
No,
I'm gonna
Kylan.
lose. Where
So,
the hell did Kylan put this?
oh yeah, another fun
It's in the
fact.
gamer chat.
Another
Gamer
fun
chat.
fact for the people listening right now. It was originally gonna be Matthias Asa as the guest, but then Matthias had to go, and then Asa was like, I might not make it, so I was like, Kylan's your time. And then he got in, and then Asa was like, oh, never mind.
Why are we limited to 2 guests an episode?
Because I hate you all.
Because we interrupt each other so much,
That's
and
also
it's
another
easier
reason.
for Logan to edit,
Yeah.
so he doesn't have to deal with more than one person.
To be fair, You and Kylan combined don't talk that much though.
Good
Don't
point.
make fun of my babe like that.
It's
I'm not making
hey,
fun. It's just spitting straight facts.
I'm telling your girlfriend. Girlfriend, if you're
No.
watching,
No,
I'm
no,
telling you, he said that.
no.
I'm taking off my
Babe.
shirt right now because I'm fucking hot.
I know you are, babe.
So if you hear like some sort of movement, it's me.
Dude, that's gross. You're both children.
Excuse me, I'm 55 years old.
Ooh, I found
Dude, that's
the
even worse.
I mean,
tiptoes on
He's
the
a
toe tips
16-year-old.
to tiptoe.
This isn't Japan, you weirdo.
Who says?
Or Dubai, which is 13, by the way.
I'm announcing
12 and some, and then
the podcast
Emirates.
is now officially being moved to Japan, to where I can date Drew and Kylan.
Ooh. I'm telling.
Redacted.
Fuck. I'm telling girlfriend. I'm telling girlfriend. Logan, bleep me.
Mushy mushy.
I did it on muscle memory. I fucking said her name. I'm telling Chrysler.
Redacted. Use that clip, Logan.
It's a muscle memory.
Redacted.
Your vocal cords have muscle memory.
They are muscles, so yeah.
I'm gonna mus your L.
I've just programmed my
thanks.
brain to do it, buddy.
I am
Oh.
not a map, so
Hey, so should we bring up the bit that I've been addicted with?
no, we're not bringing it up. Logan, if he brings it up, cut it out.
Yeah, cut it off, Logan.
Sadly, they're less demanding of me than Josh.
Anyway, we've gone way off topic. So my favorite D&D subclass in class would probably... I always flip-flop between being like crowd control or being a tank.
Mm-hmm.
So
I find that crowd control and tank is very useful.
yes,
Mix the two
it is very
together.
nice. But it also means you get less powerful spells, which is a bummer if you're doing spellcasting.
That's
But
when
it
you get a
also
polearm.
means
Just go with
Yeah.
cleric and
Just get a polearm.
what
and
is
then
it?
You can just slash around. Nobody can get around you.
Feet, the big boy feet, the lots of health feet, the
Talking about toughness?
toughness. Yeah, that feet.
Mm.
Go with the big feet, stinky feet.
There's now a foot fetish channel.
Here we get Titus' grandpa on here.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
You might delete that one, Logan, just for
Logan.
prosperity's sake.
Yes, sir.
Oh god, this is scuff. So if anybody wants to try and say this is a professional podcast, just redirect them to this episode.
It's not.
I think this makes us more professional.
I think the lack of sponsors proves that.
Yeah, it means we're not sellouts.
Ooh.
This
means we're
episode
broke.
brought to you by Raid Shadow Legend. Get out of here with that shit.
This episode is brought to you by
Raid Shadow Legend.
our website.
Drew, would you like me to send you the verse that I wrote?
Alright, sure.
This episode is brought to you by The Onion, your source of news, and also by viewers like you. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Titus, what did you think of that little rap I did at the end of that one episode, the last episode I was on?
Dude, it was art. It was, dude, that was extremely, like, that was just art, dude. Like, people are like, kids see ghosts too? Nah.
Also, this episode is not brought to you by The Onion.
It should be, though. I'm going to contact them for a sponsorship. That's not even a bit.
If anybody wants to sponsor us, we're open.
Leave a comment and give us money. It's literally so easy to get a sponsorship. We will sponsor literally anyone.
What about InfoWars? Or
No.
Toilet Paper USA? I mean, Turning Point USA.
I'd sponsor. What's his name again? I forgot his name.
Alex Jones.
No, don't tell him. I want him to figure it out. Or he was like, what's the thing called? Never tell them. Just let him figure it out.
I was gonna say Alex, but I couldn't remember his last name. Thank you, Asa.
You're welcome.
Alexa!
I want to hang out with
Alex
Alex.
Bones!
I want to hang out with Alex.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Dude, he is literally sizing up his neighbors.
No. Have I never told
I'm
you?
literally gonna eat my neighbors.
Have I never told you my bad habit, Titus?
I'm literally looking out my window like, ooh, he's a
Every
Don't
juicy
tell
one.
me you like conspiracy
Forgets to
theories.
clean the mattress.
No.
Okay, I'm like, you're far too skeptical of a man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat my neighbors.
No. But one of my worst
I
habits.
eat
that
my
I've
neighbor,
got
and I think that's a cock I want to suck and eat. I see
Okay.
taking the track. I'm going. That today's the day. I'm gonna eat my neighbor.
You
I'm
sound like
literally gonna
Optimus
eat my
Prime.
neighbor.
But one of my favorite
Roll
things
out.
to do that's a really bad habit is if anybody ever tells me about somebody that like really sucks as a person or is like a total like asshole, or like I see somebody that's like really mean online, I want to meet them and just talk to them.
Oh, I have a tangent real quick that I would like to go on.
The funniest shit. Go ahead, Titus.
So,
Turn into a pickle.
I did the Autobots rollout thing. I went that. So in case you guys don't know, I'll on my personal account, I'll leave a comment to it. But me and Trey were in a movie. It's called The Box Office,
No,
and there's a scene
don't
where
leave.
mine and my friend
Fuck you.
Victor, we leave a meeting and we go, that was a success. We high five, and so I was improvising, I was feeling it, and I did the funniest thing I've ever done in my entire career. I went, Autobots, roll out. And I compacted myself and folded up and walked out of the room.
You just ripped me off.
I did. I thought about that and I was like, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this in the film. And the editor cut it out without telling me, the screenwriter, or the director.
Yikes.
He just cut it out.
Are we actually gonna link them?
I am.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave a comment on my personal account.
Dang
And I'll
it.
link it. Yeah.
So if you got this far and you're thinking about going to watch a movie, don't. It sucks.
Dude, it's so good. I genuinely think it's funny. I think I did a really good job writing it. Like, it doesn't seem like something that I wrote. Like, I look back on it. Obviously, there are flaws. There's a lot of flaws. There's a lot of jokes I would have cut entirely or reworked. But I think for it being a school project that I had to co-write, and I had pressure on me to write it because it was a whole experience. Do we want to talk about that? I feel like let's talk about that at a later date. I want to try and get Drake on here so we can talk about it.
Oh yeah, Drake would be a fun boy. He'd be a fun little man to have here.
Just so you guys
I'm
can
telling your
appreciate
girlfriend.
how good of a movie it is. It's the only thing that my and Titus' extended family approve of him doing.
I acted really poorly in it, so there's
I
that.
disagree. You were a breakout performance in my book, in my opinion.
I
was amazing.
Dude, I was genuinely impressed with you in the movie. I'm not saying that because I want you to stay on Sailbite forever and I don't want someone to post you. You were genuinely a breakout. You and I guess I can say their names because I'm linking it in the comment. You and Alondra were breakout actors. In my opinion, you guys did the absolute best. There were a lot of moments where I felt like, at least in my own, a lot of people said I did better than I thought I did. But I feel like there are a lot of moments in my performance were a little lackluster and I could have done better.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys, I never really had any critiques for you, just more so like direction points. Like me and Drake were like, hey, kind of do this for the idea. And you guys just kind of knew, you guys were able to just kind of pick up on and do the kind of idea that I had in my head.
Mm-hmm.
You two were breakout.
zombie Karens!
Dude, that was brilliant. I loved that. The turn to the camera.
I need to take to your manager.
When you did that during rehearsal, I knew exactly the idea you had and the way to frame it. And so I got that was that. I think that's the best shot in the whole movie.
Yeah, are you talking about the zoom in?
Yeah, the zoom in is like they're Karen zombies.
Because I brought it up, I was like, "Oh, this is a zombie scene." And then I was watching the Dead Alive series, and I remember in Dead Alive 1 all the zoom ins, and I was like, "We should do that." Was the movie called Dead Alive?
I think so.
Yeah,
but-
I'm pretty sure.
I would like to have Drake on here so we can talk about the movie at some point. I think that would be fun to do. Ooh, maybe we could do a director commentary of it. I'm gonna text him.
And then I'm just gonna be in the corner like, you guys were such fucking assholes during the entire thing.
Were we? I feel like we did get a little bit in character. I feel like I was dumber when we were making it.
Well, I mean, this
Yeah.
is method acting. I know that I was method acting.
Yeah.
Because how I work is that I can lead things like the podcast. I can organize things to where I can be an all right leader, but I can also be a good like
Dick.
that too. But I can also follow orders very well, to where I'm very like I don't know if it's like perfectionist is the word that I'm going for, but I have to be given a specific job to do something. Like if somebody's like, all right, you're gonna be leading this, or you're gonna be like doing this, I'll be like, all right, got it, and then I can do that. But if I'm given a job and then somebody's like, okay, what do you think about this? I'm like, that's not my job to answer that. Or like I won't be prepared to answer. Like I'll still give an answer. I won't be like, go talk to Karen. I won't be like that, but I'll still give an answer, but not as good as if I was prepared to. And with that, I was told, I was given an option. I was like, do you want to be part of the crew and be like filming stuff, or do you want to be an actor? And I was like, what do you all want me to do? And was it Matthias or was it you, Titus, that said that I should be an actor?
It was me and Matthias.
Yeah.
Different Matthias.
Yeah,
than the
different,
podcast.
Different Matthias.
Equally as cool though.
Mhm.
Yes. Very good dude.
They were like, yeah, no, you should be an actor. I was like, okay. And then my job was set there. And then there was never a moment where I was asked to do something else. And so that's why I say that I did all right, but I'm still a bad actor, but it's whatever. But
No, you did a really good job.
that's why I think Titus views it as like that. Because all I need is like orders. And at that point, once I have like a job to do, I like all the shame, all the disappointment, all the anxiety in my soul goes away, and now I just have that job and I do that job.
Yeah.
You're a
Right.
changeling.
Yeah.
What'd you say? Lisa?
You're a changeling.
For people who don't know, changeling is a race in D&D.
At this point, they can assume that half the stuff I'm gonna say is D&D related, so they should just have 5e pulled up in the Google tab and just whatever I say.
What is it? I am the exact opposite. I don't like leading, and I don't like being led. I literally am a lone wolf. You can ask anyone. Ask Logan.
So you're just not a good worker.
I'm just not I'm a good worker, but I do not work for anyone. And I
Wait.
do not work for.
Wait,
I do not
Drew.
command anyone.
Drew.
Guys, I just muted myself to fart.
Drew, wait, I have a question.
Logan, be thankful. It
Yes.
was you guys would have heard it.
I kind of heard it.
Yeah.
Drew, I got a question.
Okay.
Did you say worker?
Worker?
Don't.
I barely know her.
Don't. I'm leaving.
Worker, I barely even know.
Just
her.
like my dad. Sorry, I keep referencing things that you comedians don't
your
get.
girlfriend.
What's up, Drew?
I said I'm telling your girlfriend you do this.
No, but I said that I wasn't gonna.
Mm-hmm.
No, Drew, please, please.
So Microsoft might be buying TikTok
Oh yeah.
Why?
so they can continue operations in America.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's what we need, Microsoft to own more things.
Yes, we do. Microsoft needs to own.
Like I
PS4.
said, I came ready to swing at at our capitalist dictators. I'm ready if you guys want to talk about it.
I'm not.
I'm good.
Titus, as I told you the other day, my view on politics is a politician pissing on one getting mad, pisses back on the other one, and it just becomes an ultimate piss fest.
Yeah, but that was
Because
economics, is what
if
Tash
you
is
think of
talking
it,
about.
Yeah,
I say
I'm talking
something-
about economics.
I say something that's annoying. Titus
I'm gonna
pisses on me
actually
for it.
No,
and
but
I
I'm
piss
talking
on
about
Titus.
economics, not politics.
I don't even give a damn.
We can-
Economics,
Okay, then
politics,
to-
they
we can
all
talk
both
about
end with an
economics.
politics.
To give the discussion value, just say that Disney owns everything, and then we're done.
Sorry, Logan.
Logan, I love you.
I don't.
Logan, if you cut out any of my comments about capitalism, you will not edit for us anymore.
We will find a editor. We'll give editor Josh a new job.
He actually almost got rid of your one joke. What was it? I don't even remember what it was. But it was like, I'm leaving it in because I love Titus. I was like, I'm texting Titus right now. He's like, what? You're going to text him that I'm leaving the joke in? I was like, no, I'm texting him that you're gay.
Is that what that was about?
that reminds me.
I just heard sweet.
That reminds me. Editor Josh, the one behind all the Croker edits and whatnot, he called me before.
And the Minecraft episode.
Yeah,
That should be out by the time this is up.
I'm pretty sure. But he called me
Oh,
like
yeah, I forgot about
5 minutes
Minecraft.
before the episode, before the podcast started, and I was like, okay. I answered and I said, "Yo, what's up, Josh?" And he said, "Hey, Trey." And I was like, "Yeah." And he said, "I love you, baby." And then he left. And then I was like, "What was that?" And I messaged him, "I'm so sad." And then he responded, "It's for a video." And we just left on me saying, "I'm scared." I don't know what he's doing because in the Crunker video, I think the Crunker video is either coming out before or after this podcast episode. Probably after.
I think it was in the Minecraft episode.
But with Crunker, we asked so many things of him to edit in. Like there's so many things we asked to where I can't remember.
No, it wasn't the Crunker one because you went, hey, editor Josh, will you tell me you love me? You went, hey, editor Josh, will you? Yeah, that was fun.
Did I ask him to do that?
Yeah, I'm fairly certain you did. It was either that one or the Minecraft one.
So
and one of those two said, hey, editor Josh, will you tell me you love me?
Allow me to clear up the air. I don't think either of the Conquer episode or the Minecraft episode have come out, so sorry if these have been spoilers. Basically, we have a new Minecraft series we're about to start, and we're continuing the Conquer Let's Play for now. So, that's what they're talking about here. I do apologize for the mix-up. I didn't think anything of it till I got here.
For everybody that's listening right now, you leave in the comments if that was the Minecraft or the Crunker episode, please. I'd appreciate it. Because I'm gonna give a little bit of a studio secrets away. Whenever we record something, I completely forget what we talked about. Like my brain just forgets everything that was said during that recording. It could be podcasts, it could be just playing a game. To whenever like anybody's like, "Hey, what should the title be?" Or like whenever Josh is like, "Hey, this is for a bit in the recording," I'm like, did I say that?" I have such a bad memory.
You know who else has a bad memory?
My mom.
I was going to say your girlfriend.
What were you gonna say, Joe?
I was going to say your girlfriend.
No,
And I'm also going to say, I'm sorry, girlfriend.
Don't bring her up, please.
Wow, you don't want to talk about her? That's weird.
Dude, that's whack. Why would you not want to talk about your girlfriend?
Kylan talks about his girlfriend all the time. He goes, yo,
I know, we can't get him to shut up.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I think we gotta cut
Redacted.
that out, dog.
Yeah, Logan.
Logan, cut Drew's audio there. Actually,
Logan boost Drew's audio.
He's going to use that fucking thing that I made the bleep. I'm gonna fucking bleep.
throw in one of
myself
Ace's
out.
redacted as well. Hold on, quiet. Ace, give him a redacted.
Redacted.
There we go. Use that one too.
Bubba Booey.
Bubba Wooey.
Bubba boo.
For anybody watching right now, do me a favor and leave the number of times something got censored in this episode. Thank you.
Hey, editor Josh.
Hey, editor Josh.
Hey, editor Logan.
Oh yeah, editor Logan.
I think you're such a dick, and you're a bad brother. And why
Hey,
haven't you bought me that 4-wheeler I've been asking for? Hey, editor Logan. My dick is bigger. Hey, editor Logan. I have the biggest pencil. Hey, editor Logan. You suck at drawing.
This is
Hey, editor Logan. You're more scuffed than I am.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's their way of saying I love you, in which case, I love you too, guys.
But yeah, so this episode is all over the place. This is such a good recording. Something that I like to do now, since I have such a bad memory, is that I just bring up notes on my phone, and I just write down like potential titles, and I only have one. There's no concrete conversation on this. There is only one.
Yeah, it's just whatever the fuck comes to mind. Hey Titus, seriously, I should make a show, Andrew's Sad Corner. It's just gonna be random.
It's just an hour of you
up.
just sitting there in the corner, just huddled under a blanket,
crying.
Or would be topics that you guys interrupt me while I'm trying to talk. First episode is going to be me trying to talk about setting up a sad corner thing.
And then Titus comes in and he's like, hey guys, did you hear about this? And then the rest of the episode is just like muffled conversations between me, Titus, and Asa. And just like the over audio is just Drew crying in a corner.
What was it? The fucking first episode of the podcast that we recorded, I was like, hey guys, hey. Okay, he's talking. Hey, no. Fuck,
Drew,
he's talking. Hey, I forgot my bed.
I'm so sorry.
It was actually very depressing to listen to. I'm fucking trying to talk. Like I keep on getting interrupted.
It really was.
We listen. We sometimes sit down with Logan on call, and he just streams himself like editing the podcast. And one time he just like singled out Drew's audio, and 90% of it is just, hey,
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 guys.
you guys remember the clip where Logan singled out Drew's audio and Drew, like, under everybody else talking, was like, hey, you know what they say, Mama needs vodka.
It took me 5 tries to say that. Like
we had to actually...
You know what they... Yeah, I was like, you know what they say, Mama needs vodka. And the time that I actually said it, Titus actually talked over me, but Logan silenced Titus.
Yeah, we're gonna let in another corporate secret, another studio secret, you could say.
Corporate secret.
Logan, the reason Logan edits a lot of this out, like, if we were like say something we shouldn't or any of that, he has to bleep it out. And then there's times where he just has to completely mute somebody so we can hear somebody else talk.
Bro,
most of the time it's so Titus.
Bad.
Hey, yeah. Episode 2 and 3, when we watched them half the time it was you talking over people, Trey.
I don't know about that.
Ask him. There was an episode where you had like an 800 millibyte file, dog. Just your audio, and I had like 100.
Let me clear the air. They're both really, really bad about interrupting people.
Titus, you say that while you just talked over Drew.
He's quiet. He's on 200 on my thing right now. And guess what? Little dude still quiet.
What do you think of my audio now? Do you like it? My mouth is right next to my mic, and it really hurts.
Now I can actually hear you. I can actually hear you, dude.
Bass boost his audio.
I don't think Logan knows how to.
He actually does not.
I actually know how to. I just forget to because it's usually really late at night and I'm trying to cut out all the bad shit, tune Drew's voice higher so that way you can actually hear him, etc.
I told them to watch some tutorials.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think we should adopt the Sugar Pine 7 rule of whenever someone's not on the podcast, we just shit talk them.
Well,
I offered that, and everyone was like, no, that's mean. But we shouldn't do that.
Here's how I feel about it. We only have 2 guests on each time. So we're literally shit talking, let's see, Josh,
half the crew,
Kylan, other Josh, Logan, Matthias, and he's not arrived yet, but Spencer. I should talk Spencer.
Matthias doesn't qualify. He's not on the staff page. We can only make fun of people that's on the staff page.
I'm going to add him to the staff page just so we can make fun of him. He runs the Twitter.
Oh, yeah, he does, doesn't he?
I thought he was on. I thought I added him to the stat page.
No,
Oh wait, no,
he
he never sent me that. He never sent me a photo
Mm-hmm.
or he didn't send me a photo or his description.
Happy Twitter. Titus, another studio secret is that Titus says the important stuff on Twitter, but Matthias is the one who does.
That's not true. That's not true. Me and him rediscussed it because that was not the plan.
Titus.
His job is the Twitter.
What's up, Drew?
Trey. Damn it. Matthias actually did send you fucking photos. He sent you a lot of photos of him.
And they're all cute.
When?
Where is it? I think it's in editing chat. By the way, we're using our Discord whenever we talk about shit like this.
No, we have 84 phones.
We're all sitting in the same room right now. We just have our a table full covered in phones right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a picture of Asa.
Galaxy S's.
This episode of the All Aboard Podcast is brought to you by the iPhone X17 2Y917.
All right, Asa, you're real funny. No, we're not sponsored by Apple. Hey, Apple, if you want to sponsor us, we won't make fun of you like the Rooster Teeth podcast. I swear. We'll be nice to you. We'll make fun of.
Honestly, though, Android is better. Just saying.
No, so
incorrect.
Titus, look at the editing chat. I got
that's not one. You. I'm not putting that on the website.
But it's Matthias.
Yeah, it's him on the weekend. So what?
So to give context, Drew sent in a picture of Matthias with a snap of him he has his mouth open, and he just drew a bunch of dicks around himself.
I did that.
Oh, you did that?
Yes, he sent me the picture, and then I was just like, it was when I was visiting him, so we were watching a movie, and so as we were watching, I just drew that and just sent to him at the climax of the movie. Intentionally.
Climax?
Yes, intentionally.
Oh, nice. Isn't the climax at the climax?
Exactly, yeah.
I use the climax to destroy the climax.
But anyways,
it might have been a TV show, though.
And just looking at me reposting the pictures of him, he's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
So, anyways, Apple will make fun of Android if you sponsor us.
Or vice versa, Android.
No.
I can tear into Apple.
No.
What would you tear into an Apple?
I will give them
phone.
So you get a bite of it. You tear it in half, rip out the core, then eat all that's left.
Like a fucking Mortal Kombat character, you rip out the core.
You gotta get out the seeds. Get out of there.
Can't you die if you eat too many apple seeds?
Yes, but it's a ridiculous amount. It's like 5 pounds worth of just apple seeds.
Yeah.
Might be 5 cups actually. I think it's 5 cups.
Before you actually, die from eating it.
Yeah, and it has to be with an hour of the beginning. That's because there's I think it's arsenic.
Do you guys want to make a mukbang of just eating apple seeds?
No.
If we're going to do anything that involves the kitchen, we're going to do a cooking show, right?
Oh yeah, we're planning on doing a cooking video, right?
We should make one of every other week. It rotates. 1 week it's me versus Asa, then it's Trey versus Logan.
Oh yeah.
Basically, Trey.
Hey, we should rip off Beat Bobby Flay, but with me.
And I suck at cooking, and so does Trey.
I don't suck at cooking.
So we should have a competition.
What? Yeah, he makes amazing bean dip. But we should do Beat Bobby Flay, but beat Asa.
I make good waffles, and I can make good macaroni and cheese. I'm sorry.
2 things very hard to mess up, though. So
he's already beating me.
Fucking
I just made katsudon sandwiches with my own homemade katsu sauce.
But yeah,
and cucumber salad.
We were planning on doing a bit and uploading it to the channel, just who was it that was gonna be the chefs that were gonna be commanding us around? It was gonna be Ace and somebody else. Was it gonna be Logan?
Logan.
Yeah.
He's the other one who can cook.
So it's just Logan and Asa commanding me and Drew around to do things.
Josh, I love you, but your cooking sucks.
I said to Julie, and it's not minces.
Hey, editor Josh, if you want, you can bleep that out. Oh wait,
You
thank
fucking
you.
donkey!
Where's the lamb sauce?
Oh, you precious child.
But yeah, after we cook that, we're gonna have the chefs eat what we made.
You know what's the main thing that I fucking say now? I just say and damn a lot, and it's because of you guys.
That's
I
fair.
get interrupted, so I literally just say
Hey,
or
Drew.
damn.
Cry about it.
Damn.
Ooh.
It probably is.
I also describe everything as stupid. Ask anyone.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah, Drew.
Do you describe everything as stupid, like you said?
Yeah. It's stupid.
That's a stupid question. When we're uploading the Minecraft one on Thursday, correct?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
I'll get the thumbnail done, guys. It's going to be of a guy.
We can just
sleeping because
use
Minecraft is just that boring.
We can just
No.
use the first
No.
Crunker thumbnail.
No, we're going to use a sleeping guy because Minecraft is boring.
Alright,
Minecraft is for no, it's
so
fun.
to help things get back on track, because we've just been kind of rambling for the last half hour
I mean, I've
or
been
so.
enjoying it.
It's not bad. It's just I thought we might add some structure in. What was the first game you beat?
First game I beat.
Yeah.
Legend of Zelda Four Swords. It was the first game that I remember like beating and like really feeling completed after doing it. And then I went back and beat it 3 more times on my account, beat it twice on Ace's, and I beat it 4 times on my sister's account.
I love how nobody reacted to what I said. They just
What'd you say?
Yeah.
rounded it off.
Sex
I
ed.
said sex ed. Yeah.
I'm
I
trying
didn't
to
know mathgames.com had that as a subject.
So I think the first game that I ever really beat was Red Dead Redemption.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
what you
I
did
played
was
that game
made
as a
8 equal D.
When did Red Dead Redemption come out? Because it's either that or another game.
I've actually never played a game to the. Nope, never mind. Force Unleashed. That's the very first game I beat.
Yeah, I've beat
And
Force
I
Unleashed.
beat that 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I can't say Destiny because it keeps on coming out with more content.
The thing with Drew is that he doesn't play like the story-based games. He likes a lot of the FPS shooters.
I like FPS shooters and I like racing games. I like things that make me get adrenalized and,
I mean,
turned
adrenaline, your
on.
lies.
Okay, I'm telling your girlfriend.
No, don't tell her. She can't know.
Hey, Titus, you want to name this girlfriend?
Not yet.
You want to name this episode, I'm telling your girlfriend?
No, I'm gonna make sure that it's specifically not that.
Hey, Trey.
Huh?
I'm telling your girlfriend.
No. You can't. Okay, so Red Dead Redemption came out in 2010, so it probably was the first game that I ever beat.
Yeah, no, as I said, Force Unleashed, and that was 2 years ago.
I think First Unleashed was my first game I beat too.
It's a
Really?
good game to beat.
Logan.
Or Force Unleashed 2, I should say.
So basically, how
The Wii
my
version.
games start is I usually play like the beginning of it and like murder everything, and like I get to, we'll say, level 36, character and actual end game level. I just give up. I'm like, yo, Logan, take the controls. Logan, fucking finishes the campaign, which is like 2 levels. Because
Actually,
I just don't give a damn.
Yeah. I think the first game that I ever beat was my favorite game of all time, Fable 2.
Hold on.
Wait, you beat Fable 2 before Fable 1?
Yeah, Fable 1. I don't remember how I got Fable 2, but I never had Fable 1 as a wee lad.
It's a wee
Oh, wait,
lad.
no.
What about, when did you beat Oblivion?
The first game I ever beat was Mario. I beat Mario Bros. On the old Nintendo, like the very first
I beat
Nintendo.
Mario Kart when I was a kid.
I can't say Duck Hunt. I actually got to like level 22. 20,
actually, no. Before I beat Legend of the Four Sword, I beat Scribble Knots.
Mm. Shut the fuck up, Titus.
No, I did.
Are we supposed to care about your games?
I just realized how
Fuck off.
little games I've
dude.
completed.
Same.
I prefer playing a lot of open-ended games that you can do a lot of things in. I don't personally find enjoyment in games where it's like point A to point B that you beat. Oddly enough, except for D&D and tabletop.
How close are you to beating Monster Hunter?
Like that's why I enjoy Minecraft, because while there is technically the end and there is a boss that you can beat, after that the game doesn't really stop. You can keep doing things.
Thanks, Titus.
I think the first game that I ever beat was either Fable 2. I think it was Fable 2 because I didn't beat Oblivion, which is my second favorite game of all time. Until middle school.
I beat Halo first. It was fucking Halo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, my game might have been Halo then. Oh no.
Oh nope. It was actually this old Xbox video game and stuff that me and Logan used to play a lot. Basically, you had like 4 ships that you could control, and you could like lock them up to make like it's like Galaga but on steroids. You could basically lock up ships to like do a like giant laser beam, but locking up decreased your mobility and shit. So I always lone wolf that shit. Logan would just run around with the big lockup.
Hold on.
And we fucking beat this game.
Yeah, does plug and play games count, Asa?
Typically not, because most of the time those are arcade games, which usually don't have a set end.
No. I'm talking about the ones with an end.
Yeah.
The first one that I ever beat, because back as a wee lad, my grandparents had a bunch of plug and play games. I'm 55 now, so they're long gone. But fucking.
So I mean, right when plug and play came out.
Yeah, no, I was around whenever I was, probably 30 when. No, I'm just kidding. But the first one that I ever beat was either a Scooby-Doo one or a Power Ranger plug and play game.
I've actually never played the Power Rangers video games or whatever you just said, Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, I thought I think Power Rangers are boring, but the game was awesome.
I'm having an existential crisis over here, guys, because I realized
so many stupid games.
I've only completed 6 games, technically 7.
Okay, here's my question: Are we counting smaller games?
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Okay, so I beat my actual like very first game, other than like Mario on the Nintendo, is that old like Ninja Turtles game, like the very first Ninja Turtles game.
Oh yeah.
Me and Logan used to play that all the fucking time.
So
I'm cursing too much.
It's 7
I'm sorry.
because one of the games, Fire Emblem 3 Houses, has multiple endings, and so I've gotten 2 separate endings.
You still technically beat it because you got to an ending.
Yeah, so I played all the way through twice.
Because if that didn't count, then Fable 2 wouldn't count for me because there's multiple endings to that.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was saying technically a 7th, because it's effectively a different game from the halfway point on each time. You get a different ending. Let's see, it's Force Awakens 2, Skyrim, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fire Emblem 3 Houses, Black Eagle's Route, Fire Emblem 3 Houses, Blue Lion's Route, and Arkham Asylum. Those are the only games I've beaten.
I gave up on Arkham Asylum.
The ending kind of sucked.
Yeah, I heard that and I was like, it's not worth it.
Oh, you're talking about the roided Joker?
Yeah, it was dumb. It was very boring. Like, all of the Titan voided fights were just boring. It was just tedious.
It really was.
I remember as a kid playing that, and then I was like, I was playing through the entire game. I was so proud of myself that I got there, and then I just saw Joker worded out. And I wasn't disappointed because I was just a kid, but I was like, meh, Just another boss.
The extent of fighting him is you tug on him real hard.
Yeah.
This is a bit of a hot take,
Mm-hmm.
but I prefer Arkham Origin to that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you got more of the.
Honestly, I'd agree. I like the more open-ended.
Yeah.
Kind of like
And
areas
the sneaking
that you can
around. You could. It felt more like You felt more like Batman, including in the boss fights. Like leading up to the boss fights, like it was a perfectly good game, but then a lot of them was just like a punch out. It's like I wish there was more to it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is I liked about Arkham Origins because you had to like beat the bosses and use the tools to beat the next one. Like you beat the guy with the shock gauntlets, so you could fight the next guy.
Yeah, no, I like that game too. That was a good one. I played that. I'm trying to think if I ever beat it. I think I did.
I did. I need to go back and finish the completionist stuff of it, but yeah, it was cool. Also, Matthew Mercer's in it as Anarchy.
Yeah, but nobody likes Matthew Mercer. You know, he's a really bad inspector, horrible DM.
Dude, you're gonna make us lose subs if you say that.
Also, that's not even a good bit.
You're right. It's an amazing one.
No, it's actually a garbage bit.
Anyways, nobody likes Matthew Mercer, but I do because I'm original.
You haven't watched Critical Role.
I like
this episode of the podcast is brought to you by Critical Role. Please sponsor us.
Please, Matthew Mercer.
Alright, I'm done with that bit.
Please, Matthew Mercer.
Falling asleep during the podcast.
Oh, by the way, we should make fun of Kylan for that, shouldn't we?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Kylan is dumb. Kylan's stupid. He's like, guys, I haven't been on the podcast a whole lot. Can I be on the podcast? So like, hey, you just got back from camp. Would you like to be on the podcast? Yeah, I'll be on the podcast. And so we're a good 2/3 into the podcast. We're discussing like, hey, I have this thing. What do you guys think about this thing? We're discussing it, like we do on the podcast. And Kylan goes,
like as soon as I heard it, it's like, God damn it, cunt, and I immediately muted him. Like, it was so. I didn't know what to expect, to be honest.
Shout out to Kylan to going to a church camp during a pandemic.
Not even one, two.
Not even, multiple church camps.
Yeah.
Is this why I'm the better Drew?
Yeah.
Well, I actually didn't go to anything because I don't care for socialing. I just sit.
Also, there's a pandemic.
Also,
that's not my reasoning. I understand the pandemics, but I just sit in the corner and just stare. We won't talk about what I stare at, but I just stare.
I remember Titus invited me to go to a church camp one time.
Well, Falls Creek is different.
Falls Creek doesn't count.
Anyways, we should wrap this up in a nice little bow.
Should we, or could we just go for a plus size episode?
We're gonna go for 24 hours. This is gonna be a 24-hour long.
I don't have to sleep. I'll be up for the next 7 hours. And if we go 24/7, I'll have to figure out a way to record because I got shit to do, things on my mind. But I can record for 3 hours if need be.
But thank you everybody
because I
for
am
listening.
Cool.
Thank you everybody for listening to this week of the All Aboard podcast. I've been your host, Trey. Joined with my beautiful co-host Titus.
That is me.
And white boy Asa.
White boy.
Come on. Love you. Don't forget love each other.
And short
play
boy.
That funky music.
Yeah, play the funky
music. White boy.
If you've been watching this on YouTube, please leave a like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. We would appreciate your patronage to our society. And if you're listening to this on SoundCloud, then follow us, leave a like.
Oh, can I do the audio tag at the end?
And on either or, go check out the website, please.
Can I do the audio tag now?
One moment, Titus. And if there's any games you want us to play, because we're doing gameplays now, if there's any games you want us to play, go ahead and leave that in the comments. And if there's any questions you have for us or any topics you want us to talk about, leave them in the comments as well. We respond to those because we're
often.
And often, yeah. We have no live, so we can respond. Don't worry. And
yes, we can.
Do what you were gonna do.
All right. So I'm gonna say what I said again. We love you. Don't forget to love each other, and remember.
Buddy bought about some butter, but she said the butter's better. If I put it in my butter, will make my butter better. Butter will make my butter better.
Thanks for listening. This was actually mentioned briefly, so I was like, hey, I might as well get y'all's thoughts. But what do you think?